遠の暗闇の中で息を潜めていた黒い星。今は剣に封印された光の片鱗を貪る英雄の暗黒黒影。傲慢な人間よ、お前が崩れる時、その手で世界を破滅に導くであろう。私にできることは息の根が止まる前にこの暗闇を滅ぼすことのみ。不正な存在を滅ぼした月の影が病棟となってこの世を飲み込んでしまわないように、あなたが手を差し伸べてくれることを。
Hello everyone and welcome to Chaos Your Nightmare Galactic News Network. It's your homie G-Clef again, and we've got Fat Master and Jenna Zed with me again. How's it going over there, Fat Master? Could you briefly introduce again?
Hello, I'm Fat Master. I am the world's mainland main. Yep.
Nice. And Jenna, you've got the perfect intro too, right?
Hey, I'm Jezad, having a lot of fun with the game, hoping that this update's going to have some cool things. I think this live stream should probably go a lot better than last one's too, so I think that's really good.
Yeah, I hope so too. And I do have to say, unlike the last time where I was piggybacked with the gameplay, which we know wasn't the best format of the CGM fans wanted to watch, so today we are filled with information about the update happening really soon, in fact tomorrow. So get your hype pants on, and especially Chizuru fans out there, you better. So today we'll be covering the update coming in December 3rd updates, or December 2nd depending on your time zone. We've got some pretty good news, I'd say, news titles lined up for you today. The first appearance of Yuki during the Galactic disaster, and in the story, the mercenary Chizuru from Kaguya makes her entrance. So let's take a look at our combatant Chizuru. There she is. Oh, now Chizuru's story will be revealed in earnest. Chizuru is a mercenary working for Kaguya. She first crossed paths with Yuki in Chapter 1 in Galactic Disaster story. But it looks like there's more to her story with a connection she might have to Oni Kurokage we saw in the video just now before the opening. And some of the missing first Asuna and the Primonium. So check out Chizuru's full story and find out yourselves in-game very soon. And Chizuru's voice actors are Kim Cherin and Tetsuya Ryo. We do have the special lobby as well. So that's going to be unlocked, I believe, Affinity level 7. So you do want to keep those gifts and unlock that immediately after pulling her. So, and as we have seen just now, she is Void, Psionic class. And she, with the subtitle of Pressed Servant, which is what we saw from the PV. She looks like a character who's restrained a little bit, but delivering some heavy damage. So before we talk about the cards and her mechanics, we do have a short video for you. So let's bring her on the screen.
闇の中の月明かりは太陽より明るく光るもの。必ず完遂してみせます。必然による出会いでも嬉しいことに変わりはありません。滅せよ、黄昏の影。深い暗闇へ壊滅させます。はっ、この力を使ってでも。難聴の月光よ、すべての浮上を殲滅せよ。切らねば滅せよ。失敗した私の不運はする艦長。はっ、失敗だ。決断を。黄昏の影。呼びましたか。一味違いますよ。切らねば壊滅させます。 決断この力を使ってでも次の攻撃は必ずさせねばなりません。消えて艦長切らねば壊滅させます。決断この力を使ってでも不便じゃないか。お腕のことですね。大丈夫です。まだ剣を振るうことができる。私にとって大事なことはそれだけですので。
Oh,
Is this character
Damn.
balanced?
man.
She looked crazy.
I think it's
Looks
even
good.
crazier because she works really well with Tressa, it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw the team a little bit, and animation was on fire. Sorry guys, I had to go through the intro really quick. Now we'll have some time to talk. Okay, let's look at the mechanics and talk about this a little bit. So, her mechanism, okay. Lots of words, which usually means very powerful. So, so we have a lot of new words to understand, and remember to pay close attention. Here we have a new thing called bind. So bind is an effect where all bind cards in your hands are combined into a single stacked card. For example, if you have two 1-cost bind cards, you do not need to spend 2 costs to use them separately. They stack into one 1-cost bind card instead. So they stack up and get stronger over time. If you can keep on stacking them. So, and the Shadow of the Moon increases the effects with each stack, and when the bind reaches 3 stacks or more, it enhances into Shadow of the Moon Plus, which we'll get to see very soon, and gains additional effects. So there are some mechanics that you do have to understand, and just with words, it's kind of hard to tell right now, but you will very soon. So any questions so far, Fab and Jenna?
Oh, well, I saw that she also has a mechanic called Will-O-Wisp or something, and she has, under profile, she had like a few little wisp bars. So, are we going to
I think
explain
the
that
wisps
too?
were on exhaust, right? Because every time Tressa used her daggers, they got stacks, I'm pretty sure. I think.
Yeah, exactly.
So maybe she
The
has
cursed
the combo with Tressa, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, as highlighted on top, the cursed shackles together will quickly build. You can quickly build Will-O-Wisp, and you can through Will-O-Wisp stacks, you can continuously generate Shadow of the Moon and stack it, which you will do a lot more damage. Shadow of the Moon is one of the strongest cards. So mechanics, I think we have a lot more to understand with the cards. So let's bring up the cards and talk about them. Can we have the cards up? Card effects. So here it is. We have the mechanics, the card effects. We have bind, the inhibit, the cursed shackles, the Will-O-Wisp. So take some time to read through it.
Okay, so bind, yeah, it stacks all of them into one card, and if it's 3 or higher, it changes into like a plus, like an extra buff card. Okay.
Yeah, so it doesn't explode your hand, so you don't need to think about that many cards in your hand.
Okay.
So there's inhibit. The weird thing is you cannot gain AP except at the start of the turn or on Ravage. But add 1 hit to Shadow of the Moon, which I think is the main source of damage for Chizuru.
Yeah, so she debuffs herself, because a lot of teams like to really stack tons of AP, so you can't really...
You don't want
remove-
Mika.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, actually, no Mika.
I guess they don't want you to have a single turn forever with gazillion damage. Maybe that's the thing. And Cursed Shackles, as we just talked about. And target with Cursed Shackles gains 1 Will-O-Wisp. When applied to different target, remove Cursed Shackles. So that's along with the card again. So there's Will-O-Wisp on the bottom too. 5 stacks. And we'll create a Shadow of the Moon card, which again will be the damage source card. Upon activation, goes down by 5. So you need to keep on stacking and get that Will-O-Wisp again and again. So those are the mechanics and effects. So card time. We got a little peek on those cards.
Hey, real quick, so the Curse Shackle Will-O-Wisps don't. It's just any attack card, so it could also be Renoa as well, right? With the bullets, if you.
Well, I don't think you use them though. They get discarded.
Yeah,
at the end
does
of the turn, so I'm not
discard?
sure that counts.
It doesn't count, maybe.
I think you need as many
Yeah, it
zero
says
cost.
uses.
Wait,
You know,
maybe
this
there's an
gonna sound crazy,
epiphany
but
that
Luke,
makes. What if there's an
Luke is actually good.
Yeah. Wait, Luke could be good too.
Seems like she's introducing a lot of new mechanics though. Oh, here's the cards.
Good. Here are the cards.
Ooh.
Moonslash. Oh. A basic attack that deals 100% is the normal one, but with the potential upgrade, it hits 2 times with 60%. So hitting 2 times with the basic attack, I think it's easy to get those. Remember the side pet, the special pet you get on the side sometimes? Really nice to take that out with 2 damage.
Oh, the Aether Eater guy, yeah. Yeah, so she has a lot of multi-hit cards too, which means she's going to combo really well with percentage damage increases like from Ray that just increase the amount per hit. Even her basic attack hits twice, which is really good.
Exactly. That's why
Wait,
we got
the
to see
Shadow
Ray
of the
a little
Moon
bit.
Plus has healing on it too.
Yeah, it
Oh,
has
you're right. He'll
5% of the maximum HP. That's kind of good already. So let's go through at top left. We have the basic Moonslash. We always have a shield. So let's get Scare Flames Ward and Karmic Flames. What's that? Attack card that applies Curse Shackles, Chizuru's core mechanic, while dealing damage. It has its initiation, so she starts with that by default. So you can use it early game. Through Epiphany, you can either reduce the cost of the next card or immediately generate a Shadow of the Moon card from Karmic Flames. So let's go to bottom left. Tsukuyomi. When you next use an attack card, you gain Will-O-Wisp equal to the number of hits. Through Epiphany, you can it can be modified, grant more Will-O-Wisp on your next attack card, or change into unique lead card that can grant another Will-O-Wisp whenever you use an attack card. So we don't have the Epiphanies right now on screen, but you will get to check that out. If we go through, it'll take a lot more time. So we didn't have this time. Maybe for the future broadcast, we will. And Bound at Dusk. This is the buff upgrade card that grants inhibit at the start of the turn, reduces the cost of the random ally in your hand by 1 until it is used. So that's pretty unique. So if it's used, it goes back up 1.
That art is crazy.
It's nice. And then Oni Hunt. Is this the card? This seems like one of the big slashes that we've seen from the animation. So 3 slashes, attack card, 60% damage each, and increases the damage of the next bind card you use by 30%. Through Epiphany, hit count can increase up to 4. This helps rapidly build Will-O-Wisp and pre-boost the damage of Shadow of Moon, your bind attack card, the main attack card. So everything lines up for the final 2, the Shadow of the Moon and Shadow of the Moon Plus.
Yeah, no, this sounds really strong. The fact that she has 2 initiation cards is pretty different too, because I mean, if you pair her with, like, let's say a really good Tressa that has multiple initiation cards, you might actually have trouble playing all of them at the very beginning. So you need like a really good setup, honestly. You need like the 0 cost Epiphany or something like that on top of that. It seems like she has like an insane amount of damage with all these multi-hit cards, and she's going to pair really well with, I mean, as we were saying earlier, like Ray, or even getting Will-O-Wisp with something like Luke.
I think probably Tressa will probably be her best teammate.
Yeah,
I think so. And any buffers, I think, will work really well because she will have multiple hits. And the main source of damage, Shadow of the Moon here. As a powerful attack card, as noted earlier, bind cards in your hand will stack in a single card, and at 3 stacks, it upgrades into Shadow of the Moon. That's on the right. So increasing damage based on the number of bind stacks. And also, when you go into plus, it restores 5% of the maximum HP. So you can kind of have enhance the survivability of the entire team if you're lacking those HP heals. So let's move to the next one. Her ego skill, 250 for each Shadow of the Moon created, plus 50 damage, maximum 10, so maximum 750%
Was that for the whole battle?
Damage.
I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, I think
How
it's
many
permanent.
Shadow Demons you created in the battle?
Yeah, for the entire
be
battle,
honest,
that's usually the thing.
It doesn't sound crazy. Like, it's definitely stronger than something like Yuki's, I would say, at the moment, but I mean, you have to stack it up, and at max it's 750. Like, that's a pretty good AoE overall, but no utility, unfortunately. But honestly, I think it's so much damage. Oh wait, it's not even AoE, it's single target. Sorry, I'm mistaken.
Yeah, it just says, I think it's single target.
That's interesting. It's definitely stronger than someone like Luke's and maybe
Also
Magna's
5
potentially.
cost.
Yeah, it might hit really
Yeah,
hard though,
cost-
just seeing how much she does in total.
It does 750. We'll see how much damage it can actually do. So that's her ego skill. And next we have Manifest Ego. Let's see, level 1 through 6. The first, 20% plus damage on the moon, Shadow of the Moon plus. 3% extra HP heal. So that's a total of 8%. That's pretty nice healing for the first level. Okay, level 2. When using Shadow of the Moon plus card, create 1 Shadow of the Moon card. Okay, so you can restack earlier or faster for the next plus. That's really good for level 2. Okay, level 3. Plus 100%, 150% damage to amount to the Moon of the High Tide. The fourth, when the Shadow of the Moon is created, gain 1 Lunar Shard. What's Lunar Shard? Plus 10% damage amount to Chizuru's attack cards, max 3 stacks. Okay, so overall, you can get more damage if you get to level 4. Level 5, increase the level of basic card upgrade, unique, common card upgrade by 3. You guys all know this by now. Level 6, though, change the damage amount increase effect of Lunar Shard to 15%. And at 3 stacks of Lunar Shard, plus 1 hit counts.
Wait.
Shadow of the Moon plus card.
Her eagles are kind of crazy. The 2 works into the 4, and then the 6. Like, what? Because the
Plus
2
1 hit.
lets you stack the
2.
4 faster, and then oh my god, you just go ego 6 to 0, and you just
Ego 6
Which is the same thing that most characters have, where one of them is a damage increase to the ult, one of them is like a % damage stacking mechanism, and then the final one buffs it. But the extra
the
thing
plus
of the
1
additional hit is
hit.
pretty
Yeah,
good. Yeah. And also the second one, every character, their second one adds like a kind of unique mechanic
Yep.
as an additional thing to their
Yeah.
kit, and this one seems really strong for her.
Yeah, E2, I think is a must, and you get a lot more damage from there if you build on. And her mind break, Chizuru's mind break is something is something that we always reveal as a cookie at the end of the broadcast. So we would like you to stay until the end, very end. So yeah, another promise there. So next though, we have the partner for
Oh,
Chizuru.
okay.
It's Itsuku. Ah, both men of the lake where neither sun nor moon shines. Passive assigns combatants attack increased by 8 to 16%. Every time the assigned combatant's cards stack, 5 to 10% attack card damage amount, max 3 stacks. Every time one attack card type used by the assigned combatant deals 3 hits. I think that's supposed to be 30 to 60% fixed damage to the target. So all those 3 combined, that's a lot of bonus damage. And her ego skill, 4 ego points, 200 damage to all enemies. Apply fierce wind effect. What's that? Plus 50% damage amount to the attack cards of the assigned combatant for 1 turn. Okay.
Okay, this partner is actually pretty good. Like, Yuki had
Is this
Westmacott,
okay?
and it wasn't really that great, but this one has combatant's attack is increased, which is the same as, like, Douglas,
Yeah.
the 3-star partner, which is, I mean, if most people have been paying attention to, like,
better than Lily.
what people have been saying, yeah, it turns out the 3-star partner, Douglas, is better than most 5-stars, like Westmacott. So this one also giving the attack increase means it might actually be pretty strong. I don't know how it'll compare to Douglas, though. He's kind of the GOAT.
Yeah, Itsuku looks to be boosting
Does
a lot
the
of
second
damage.
part work for any other characters in the game right now? Combatants card stack.
Probably not.
Yeah, there's
It's
nothing
a
else that
unique mechanic
stacks,
to it
right?
now.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, maybe in the future we'll have a lot more bind cards coming out. So far, I think bind's the only one that really stacks, as far as I know. So we'll see. And that's Itsuku. And we have recommendations for the team.
Oh, there we go.
And recommended
Yeah, Ray.
combination.
Trust Array.
Oh yeah, Trust Array. Yes, of course. Increase card
Yeah, I think
pick
these
counts.
teams make total
aggressive play.
sense. Tressa has a lot of zero cost cards, combos perfectly with Chizuru, and you got Ray just buffs multi-hit attacks so well, and buffs Void really well. Then
a
you
lot
have
of Chizuru's,
Cassius and Luke. Oh wait, go.
Yeah, a lot of Chizuru's cards are one cost as well, and Ray kind of just.
Oh, true.
You can go to Ray build for the 1 cost boost.
Everyone's saying
Yeah.
fire Luke. Oh no, not passion Luke.
Yeah, wait a
What is
second.
Luke
Yeah.
Passion?
Yeah, I don't
That's,
think
that's
supposed to be
Lucas,
there.
right? Yeah, they're not supposed to be there. But guys, bear with me. This was pulled like last minute, so there can be some upsets. Let's keep it a secret, okay? Everyone, just between you and me, and
I can
Pop
see-
Monster and Jenna. Okay.
Cassius working really well too, because if a lot of people have seen kind of the recent tech people been using with the zero cost Cassius attacks, being able to spam that works really well with Chizuru. I do think the third team seems a little bit odd to me. It almost feels like a little bit of shilling for Yuki.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if
Why,
they really
why is Yuki there?
pair
You want to
together
know
that
what's
well,
odd to
but-
me? I swear Nia's missing headset.
Oh yeah, wait. Yeah, her headset's
Oh,
off.
really?
Why'd she look different?
Nia's missing
Oh.
her headphones.
Yeah, wait.
Maybe
what
this is
this
a different
picture?
graphics. Oh.
Yeah, and Luke's
Let's go
passion.
to the next page. Let's go to the. Oh, not next page. We actually have a short video. We can talk over this. Can we
Okay.
cue? Yes.
Oh, this is what they showed off in
Incoming
the
flames?
video, I think, at the beginning, kind of.
Yeah, the Tressa goes in with the dagger, stacking some of those stacks.
Yep, every time she uses it, she gets Will-O-Wisp. Then they use this thing to buff Oni Hunt because it's a multi-hit card. It does a crazy.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
That's so much buff.
Those were
The
all
sound
non
effects
crits
sound
too.
so good.
Yeah, she gets her Shadow of the Moon. That's insane. Like how much damage she
Damn.
did in one turn.
Uh-huh.
Keep in mind the enemy's weak to Void though, so it does help a little bit.
Yeah, and this was perfectly lined up as well. So we have the next one against the boss, the family head, Karmic again, the dagger.
It's kind of crazy that turn 1 you start with 2 initiations on this one character
Yeah.
without any epiphanies or anything.
Her
Yeah, so
effects
you have
were
to-
so
you
good
don't-
too.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about your starting hand as much. I like the fact that you can always start with that.
Okay, so they get
Yeah,
the
that
first
trust
Shadow of the Moon
combination.
card. Then they do 4 more attacks, which adds 5 more Will-O-Wisp, which buffs up Shadow of the Moon. Yeah, so she seems unbelievably strong at single target. Yuki's all AoE while she's all single target, and it seems like she buffs up really easily as long as you have teammates with zero cost cards. She seems as
Yes.
though she's gonna be pretty crazy for this current Lab Zero.
Yeah. Especially on the bosses.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's the perfect time. With the next update, should be having the pitch perfect content for Chizuru as well. But before we dive in a little further, time for the story. And I know a lot of you guys press that 3x, but the story, trust me, it's pretty good for the season. I went through over again 2 days ago, and I liked it. The second chapter of Seal and for the Forbidden and the Seal update in game. It's Seals and Forbidden, so don't mind it too much. I'll continue the story following Unwelcome Visitor from Afar, the first update of the Galactic Disaster season, and certain negotiation unfolds between Chizuru and Protoss, leading Chizuru to become fully involved in an incident. There's always an incident, right? We invite you to discover what happens more in game, and it'll be updated tomorrow. So this chapter also delves deeper into Chizuru's story, introducing some additional battle missions as well. So that's going to be the story update, and let's go with the Chaos Laboratory Zero. Added new unidentified areas offering 2 types of fate in unidentified areas. That's new. So we've got some new things coming up. Listen carefully, guys, and check this out. Previously, fates were only granted upon entering the outskirt and the inner, but with this update, the new added fates can be earned from the unidentified areas as well. So we've got Closure, decrease turn draw by 1. But at the start of the turn, draw 1 attack card and its damage increased by 20% until used.
Is that multiplicative?
That's a pretty good
'Cause this
fate.
doesn't have plus.
Yeah, it's multiplicative.
Oh.
And
then
liberation
Liberation.
at the start of the battle. Create 2 ambush attack cards.
Okay.
So
These
these
are kinda
fates,
strange.
I can't really pair up exactly how that would go right now.
Well, will say one issue with this is just that they're not things that carry with you after the run, right? You don't get to save that in your deck.
Yeah.
But I will say a lot of people have been having trouble with Lab Zero because when you do the higher difficulties, it's pretty rough. So potentially if you use
is.
combo with your deck, it could be a really nice bonus to beat the wolf. Especially
Oh, yeah.
multi-hit with the ambush.
So, yeah, use these fates. Maybe they will offer some new strategies once we actually go through the update and when there's some extra time to figure these out. And there's more to this update. Can we hit the next page?
Ooh.
Core of Discord, we have a hidden boss now appearing in Chaos Laboratory 0. Oh man, for those of you saying, oh no, new Chaos is way too easy, here's a new challenge for everyone.
I don't
If
think
the
anyone's
hidden
saying that,
event
man.
is triggered, somebody is, like 2 people. If the hidden event is triggered in the dimensional tunnel, based on the decisions made by Protoss, by you, we'll gain access to the Chaos Core, where you can encounter the hidden boss upon clearing the inner area. So after clearing the inner area, you get to fight the hidden boss, is what I'm assuming. Depending on the story progression, even stronger bosses will appear as a story progression. So we'll see how strong the hidden boss is going to be. That sounds like there's a lot more content for those of you who want extra challenges, right? And here's another improvement. Oh, Fop, go ahead.
Do we know if the boss gives you like another copy, or like, what the rewards are?
I
we
actually
know
don't
the
know.
rewards yet.
I don't know the rules. I don't actually have any more information than that for the hidden boss. You just have to find out yourself. Fob, you're
Yep.
pretty good. You're very lucky in CZN, right? So maybe you would just find it. Oh, and Codex improvements. Guys, this is new. For the past 9 weeks, content has been focused, not 9 weeks, 3 weeks, has been focused solely on Lab Zero, and CZN team understand that many players may have felt constrained having to run decks that did not fully match their attributes or current meta. So therefore, the team has improved the system so that the core feature of Season 1, the Dimensional Tunnel, will now appear in all Chaos modes within the Codex. So save data obtained from the Codex entries with Dimensional Tunnel option will be treated as Forbidden Catalyst Season save data as well, and may be used in the corresponding seasonal content. So there's a lot more room. So this rule will remain in effect until the end of the season. So if you want to go through the Codex instead, you can still go through a lot of it. But
Yeah. I think this
so-
is a really important change because I think a lot of people felt too constrained only doing Laboratory Zero to be able to get any of these cards. So now people feel a little bit more freedom, be able to play the different planets and get those same forbidden cards. I think a lot of people are going to be happy about that. A lot more flexibility now.
I think the biggest thing is being able to use the save data in season content. That's kind of that's the biggest part.
yeah, you don't need to go do Codex and go back to
Yeah.
the Chaos in the season again. So, and also likewise, when encountering Dimensional Tunnel in the Codex, you will also be able to get forbidden cards. But however, please note that weekly progress for the Galaxy disaster achievement and the event currency will not drop from Codex, and that Lab Zero exclusive cards, equipment, and fates will not appear. So there's a bit of a difference. So that's but still, I think that's a huge improvement. So far, I think
Huge
that's
W.
a big W. Yes, big W, for sure. And let's go to the next one. We have Nebula Distortion. We have the new boss kicking in. Sweet a dream. And oh boy, guys, did you beat both of them? Kentress and Family
Yeah.
Head,
Yeah.
level 9.
I Maylin
I got
the
through-
face.
I don't
Melee.
have Melee yet.
Some people are
Man.
killing them in one turn. If you see some of these showcase videos, they're making them look
Yeah.
so easy.
No,
But a lot
I
of people are having
YouTube it all
trouble.
the time. I got through Kentrix, but Family Head has just so much HP with the. I got through 8 stacks, but I just can't beat 9 stacks yet.
Yeah, he has a heal
But-
trigger.
Yeah, I know. So it's been tough, but maybe with Sweet Dream, I hope you guys have fun taking on the final boss, Sweet Dream, and be sure not to miss the rewards. There's a lot of rewards by doing this as well, so don't miss it. And the next, finally, something new. We have the Great Rift opening up.
There we go.
Yes, there we go. Yeah, we have the new mode, essentially like a boss ranking challenge. Will be the Great Rift is finally opening. It was locked below the Nebula Distortion all this time. It's a feature where you deploy 2 teams, like Team 1 and Team 2, but it's a bit different this time. It's called Vanguard and Rear Guard team. Here's a kick. The Vanguard team aims to defeat the boss as quickly as possible within the limited amount of turns. With the limited number of turns, the faster the Vanguard team clears, the more leftover turn gets added as a bonus turn to the backup team. So these extra turns will give backup team more time to score points. Unlike the Vanguard, the Rear Guard team can earn additional point by healing, shielding, and perfectly blocking incoming attacks and shields. So we all know when we talk about shields, we all know which combatant you're thinking. It starts with K. So she might be very helpful for the Rear Guard team. But if you build your team to maximize the amplification effects, the Vanguard team can secure a fast clear, while the Rear Guard team can push for a higher score. So that will be the mechanic. Difficulty levels will include easy, normal, hard, and hell. So you can choose whatever fits best for your playstyle.
Yeah,
And
so
there
you
will
might
be a
notice in
lot
the
of rewards as well.
picture-
Yes, Jenna, go ahead.
If you look at the picture too, the enemies are weak to order. I think they're specifically going for making Yuki look pretty good in this with multiple enemies as well. They initially talked about this content when they talked about the seasons and before Lab Zero even came out, that they were going to add this raid kind of thing. I do think that it's a nice idea making it so that shields and stuff are more valuable, because traditionally during time limited content, shields are completely worthless. But I do wonder if it would be good to just remove the turn limit altogether and instead just have it be basically just a crazy boss to fight. But I guess we'll see how it runs.
Yeah, I think that's the reason why this is a lot more challenging, like a ranking based. Keep it limited for the higher, really deep dive players out there. So there are 3 different types of rewards I have here. First is cumulative rewards, stacking points over times. Since these include crystals, I recommend participating constantly. And second is high score rewards. Based on your highest score ranking, there will be additional rewards before the period ends. And the third, and the ranking rewards. The rank includes silver, gold, platinum, diamond, and master, which are assigned according to your top score. And depending on the final ranks, at the end of the Great Rift season, you'll receive honor rewards according to your tier. So, and you can check these ranks. The cool thing is you can check these ranks on the official website, and where you can see other players' deck save data as well. Oh, that's crazy, actually. You can check out other people's save data. So it will be very helpful if you're peeking into strategies. So you might be having very similar type of decks if you can grind it well. So the Great Rift will run for 3 weeks as the first half until November 24th, and continue another 3 weeks for the second half. So you can earn the rewards for the first 3 weeks, the first half, and there will be another set of rewards for the second half. So, and I believe the rewards are pretty good depending on the ranks. So join the competition and maximize your rewards first and second half. So that's the Great Rift. Going to be pretty challenging. I'm pretty sure there will be some protos out there grinding this 24/7. So the Blackborn Shop, I think this might be the announcement that many of you have been waiting for. To help the players who actively enjoy Chaos experiment with even more team competition, we're adding a brand new shop that provides additional growth resources. Yes. Thank you so much. You can now find the
Finally.
Blackborn Shop on the menu shop. You know exactly where to go. There's only one shop button. And its currency can be earned from all chaos modes. So exchange for growth currency such as promotion manuals, growth stones, units, Eye of the Wailing, and all that will be in up to 5, and also up to 5 rescue anchors per month as well. So make sure to book a monthly date on the shop and take full advantage of this. I know, Bob, I know a lot of the users has been waiting for a lot more materials required, right?
Yeah, and we're also getting the unit change for the
The units
cost,
refund.
so that's gonna be huge.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have a ton of units. We're gonna have all these upgrade materials. It should hopefully help. I mean, I'm looking at the numbers there. It says 250 crystals can be bought. I don't know how much currency
Yeah.
you can get per month, but
That's
that
a
could be
lot
crazy.
of
Yeah.
that's a lot of
you're
potential
just-
mats.
If it's infinite and you're just rewarded for playing, well, then you can actually just farm up the characters without needing stamina for a lot of this.
Yeah, maybe this is a lot more rewarding for the free-to-play players out there. There's a lot more grind to it, and this is the reward for all the chaos out. So we'll see if there's a limit or not. So far, I don't have that much detail in with me. But that's not all. We also have another supply store. Next page, the second supply store is opening up second phase. This second phase includes a variety of growth resources as well. But the key reward here is the Omega Code. The Omega Code is a material that allows any 5-star combatant to unlock Manifest Ego, significantly reducing the burden for players who may feel when progressing through Manifest Ego. So you can exchange pure white fragments, which are obtained from running chaos, for Omega Codes. And with each new season-based content update, we plan to continue providing more Omega Codes. And Omega Code is a universal Manifest Ego material, which means not only for Chizuru, but can also be used for upcoming new characters. So I recommended using it thoughtfully because
Hold on,
you can
yeah.
also use it
Yeah.
in the future.
You're
you
like
might
previewing
notice-
some of the new characters
Yeah,
too,
look
right
at those
there.
3 shadows right there.
Yeah.
I believe we've seen a little bit of one of them on the website. I believe her name was Narja,
Uh-huh.
but the other
Yeah.
2 silhouettes I don't think have ever been seen
I don't
before.
know.
These are
I
brand
don't
new,
think we know
future
the other
upcoming
2,
characters.
right? So they're really adding a lot more, being a very generous update actually, with all these, new materials and resources kicking. Okay, very nice. And then let's go to the next one. Oh,
2 new
but
New
before
stats.
take a look, but before that, I do have to. Sorry, I have to say there will be a new update with the basin of the hyperspace. That's actually time sticking for the update. There will be another powerful new rare type of enemy. I know everyone's looking at the new set right now, so I'm just gonna drop this with audio. So there will be a new basin of hyperspace. I know there was a lot of feedback about the turn limit that was frustrating for you to get 3 stars and all that, but that will be changed in the later future update, not immediately, but the CTN team is working very hard for that. So I'm just gonna drop that here. And okay, new memory fragment sets. Whew, what is this? I thought we had void cards. I thought we were done with Kairon set. So first is Orb of Inhibition. 4 sets. Oh.
Yeah,
Are we okay
4
with the
piece
4
sets.
sets? I
But
thought
hitting
we
2
are all
times
going
with
for the
1
4
attack
sets.
card, plus 10% damage amount to void cards for 1 turn, 2 times per turn. So it's obviously specifically made for Chizuru, right? Because she hits multiple times with everything.
Hey, also for Rin. It's a pretty good one for Rin, I think.
I think Rin
It's
can
also
potentially
void.
use it. Kairon, I don't think he really gets much use. I don't think Renoa does really as well either.
And
Bro, I've
the
been,
second
I've been
new set-
farming the old void set.
Big
Oh.
mistake.
Time to go for the new one. Honestly, it cost a little too much. CCN team, can you reduce down the cost?
Yeah, maybe
for
reduce the
gear
amount of
set?
stamina it takes to run a
Uh-huh.
single
Yeah.
gear run just to get nothing.
That's my dream right now. That's literally my dream.
The craft cost could go down too.
Mhm.
Now, Something that is interesting is I wonder if this 4-piece set is actually even worth it for Chizuru, because I'm sure, as most people know, most people run 2-2-2 sets. So I wonder if this 4-piece set actually has enough damage to make it worthwhile running on her over just the 2-piece sets. I guess we'll see when
it's
someone
only
does the math.
twice per turn, so that's not too much of a buff on damage. Since we're still talking about the orb, when it's 4 set, right? When you can have two sets instead. So we'd have to do the math after the patch, after grinding the set either. So these 2 sets, and the second set I did not, I almost forgot. Plus 50 damage amount to instinct cards. People get confused. That's a yellow attribute. I still get confused sometimes.
Who's this
I know
for?
Passion and Void.
Yeah, who is that for?
Who's this for?
Against a ravaged target.
DPS Ravage
Ca-
Kalipa.
Calipe? Is the best. No.
If it was
Well, there it
passion,
is.
I could see
Yes.
it for Mei Lin, but because it's instinct, maybe it's for something in the future?
Yeah.
Maybe
So
the
there's a
next
good
character?
question. How can we farm these? With the addition of these new sets, a new simulation dungeon, Orb of the Flames, these 2 will be added, which you can obtain both Orb of Inhibition and also a Judgment's Flame sets. So there will be a new dungeon open in the simulations. So far, I don't know. Lots of question marks about these 2. So I believe there will be news, not just these sets. Hopefully there are more sets coming out in the future as well. And next, we have something called Unigram. Oh, excited to introduce Unigram, a new messenger that allows you to communicate directly with your lovely combatants, including the furry, Luke and Lucas, and everyone that you love so much.
I'm going to be hanging out with Owen.
No.
What?
Let's pretend like Jenna didn't say that. Depending on your affinity level with each combatant, they may send you DMs, allowing you for more private, personal conversations. And combatant added so far. Okay, they don't have everyone for now. The combatant added in this update are Mika, Haru, Rei, Yuki, Beryl, Tressa, and Chizuru. New combatant will continue to be added in the future updates. So they don't have everyone so far, but they've got somewhat covered. And that's Unigram. So next, we have affinity improvements. Haha. So we're continuing to enhance the affinity program. And there is something called, not just that. In addition to major updates, CDN team would like to share some improvements based on your feedback, guys. Your feedbacks were in there, and there's a big list. Trust me, there's a big list, and they're working on the priority as we speak as well. I literally drove past by the company at like 10:30 p.m. at night, and the building light is on, and I can see them working very hard. And the CZN team is working night and day to provide quality experience for all the Protoss. So let's go through the improvements. So they're enhancing the affinity system. The preferred gifts. Each combatant now has a list of preferred gifts. Giving a combatant the preferred gift will increase affinity more effectively. The new gift item, these can be obtained with a certain probability in the Arc City excursions area. The future update will further improve the interaction, such as giving combatants special reaction when they receive a preferred gift, and showing different type of reactions depending on whether you meet them in the excursions area or when you just deliver a gift. So there will be an update with that, and we also have growth improvements. You guys know about this a little bit.
Let's go.
I think everyone is happy about this. In the previous developer notes, CZN team mentioned that improvements will be regarding growth resources will be there. Specifically, the materials required for the leveling up combatants and partners was considered excessive somewhat. And this now will be reduced down to 20% of the previous cost. So what happened if you leveled up maximum already? Any surplus materials from the past usage will be distributed by mail into your mailbox. I think that's a huge W. I think a lot of combatants
We need
needs to
it.
be leveled up to
Yeah.
leveled up to 60, and
No one's really
Uh,
able to level their characters because they're so damn poor. So this is really necessary. And along with
I
the
know.
material
There's a
shop,
mission for like 6 level 55 and characters and partners, and that's like, bro, I'm not even halfway.
and any surplus materials you're getting it back, so you can
Yeah.
use that to level up anything extra.
well, we better
So
be
that's
getting
a
it back.
huge W.
Otherwise, I think people would be pretty pissed if they spent it and got nothing.
And also, there's the shop that you can get a lot more materials for. So there's a lot more different ways of leveling the combatants now. And something that we might have missed, Ray Special Lobby
Ooh.
added now. So Affinity, level 7. So that's something special. I think especially with Ray, I think will be very well paired with Chizuru. So I think this is a really good timing for that special lobby for Ray. And then next, we have more improvements. Quick formation improvements, guys. Previously, replacing
my God.
combatants had to be done one by one. Go in detail, change one at a time. Go back and change hit one. Now, you can select multiple combatants at once. This is the dream. Simplifying the team management. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no, this definitely needed to happen.
Hopefully, there's a lot of little quality of life stuff that
Yeah.
we could definitely use, and this is a good start.
Yes, I think earlier
little
the
things.
quality of life upgrade is better because we're just beginning the game, starting the game. This is just better to have. And we have more QOL. And a lot of them
Ooh.
actually. Let's go through it. Personally, I think this is the big W. First line. We have added a visual indicator for the memory storage capability while playing Chaos. This allows you to strategically manage save data, knowing exactly how much memory is available for use. This is a
Yeah, so we don't have to
huge
use
necessary.
third-party websites.
Yeah, people were having to use like 5 different calculators and stuff. They were flooding all
Like,
over the internet.
Calculate each
I know.
epiphany.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm actually quite surprised that they added this early.
I think people were getting tired.
Yes, I think this is a huge upgrade because I kept on miscalculating and getting back the shield and the 2-cost card, and that better not happen again. So, and more, there are more improvements. So there's also minimap upgrade for the lower left corner will now be permanently display dimensional tunnels, rare enemies, Delang shop locations, and other previously undiscovered events. This improvement allows you to consider variable when planning your deck building route from the start. So you can actually go to the minimap and scroll through and see what type of path you want to go, up and down or middle. So I think that's a lot more info for you there. And Delang Shop Arc City NPC voice lines will be added. So that's a big plus. I thought something was missing. So we'll be having another one of that. And some equipment tooltip improvements. So this one, such as assault boots, when it says instead of saying at the start of the turn after 2 turns from the battle start, which can be kind of confusing. Now the tooltip indicates at the start of the nth turn, like at the start of the 2nd turn, which is a lot easier to understand.
Yeah, I think there's
so
a
making
lot
it
of
a lot more intuitive.
there's
Yeah.
a lot of translation problems that people have been having. I'm glad that they're still working on that stuff. Hopefully, get that ironed out soon.
Yeah, some details, I think, 1 at a time, 2 at a time, 3 at a time. And in addition, attack, shield, and healing cards now dynamically display effects that increase the number of hits in their tooltips in real time. So I don't know how that's going to work, but as long as it's working at real time with the extra hits, I think that will be nice. So I'm assuming you can have those extra hits also applied in your HP bar
Yeah.
if you're healing or getting the shield or getting hits. So, and also says CCN team will continue to improve, especially the tooltips and also UI based on the player feedback. So guys, make sure to chat and also comment and give the team the feedback. And we have more. We have a lot to go through, man. Gift item options added in certain policies now. This is nice. Yes, new gift items available, added to selectable rewards in some policy options. So affinity. I think will be a lot easier with extra gift now. And then this is something that I personally didn't have, but previously, recovering immediately from mind break occurs without explanation or animation, which caused some confusion to some of the players out there. And the team has added transitional animation for clarity and will continue to polish these visual effects. And on top of that, now going down, improved divine representative changed from the next 2 normal battles to 3 normal battles where the monster's HP becomes 1. So this is a big improvement, though will also be included in the first selections, which will allow for faster early game combat progress. And CZN team will continue to implement improvements that reduce place time without compromising the classic roguelike experience. So I think this is a pretty good improvement if you want to get through the early part of the chaos. And oh god, we have more in-game battle log enhancement. Okay, the current turn display. This is nice. They will continue to display the current turn on the bottom of the battle log, making it easier to track without extra clicks. So that will be very nice.
The next one's really good.
Yeah, based of the hyperspace term limit stage, we'll have the turn indicators. I think that's really important, getting those 3 stars. Very good. So we got through a lot of those improvements. So how do you guys like it so far? Those are all pretty good improvements out there.
Yeah, hopefully people like them. The most important are definitely just the memory capacity and showing dimensional tunnel, I would say, more than anything else.
Oh yeah, definitely the dimensional tunnel one.
Oh yes. So choosing the right path, I think it's very important. We were always just getting confused which way to go for that question mark. Felt like it was just totally random, but shouldn't have that anymore. So, and that's all for the improvements. Now we have, since we have an update coming, we have events. Next page. Chasing the Stars, a trajectory. To celebrate the December 3rd update, a special event will take place. A 21-day login event will run along the orbit of stars. So on day 7, 14th, and 21st, players will receive extra special rewards, including items such as 10 rescue anchors. Okay, that's nice. 10 signal amplification anchors, and 10 prism lens, along with other rewards. So that's a really nice check-in. So make sure to log in at least for 21 days. Plus, I'm pretty sure you will be logging in every day anyhow. So make sure to pick these up from the event section.
Yeah, I think that's really good, getting a lot more free polls, especially since the free 10 polls that people would get every single week have ended. And those little camera discs is honestly one of the rarest things to get in the game at this point, so it's nice to give some of those out.
Yes, we want those animations. Yeah, I'd like to have all those animations, especially for those for your favorite combatants as well. Yes,
for Chizuru.
For Chizuru as well, yeah, for sure. So that about actually sums up for all the information. I just went bam, 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 bam. Sorry for not giving you to as much time to talk about some of the important stuff, but we actually went really fast on that.
Yeah, hopefully we can go over the epiphanies at some point. I would assume like next time or something.
Yeah, that would have
actually
been
we
pretty
went
big.
really fast. I think we actually can put in epiphanies and actually talk about it. Not, we don't have it right now. For maybe for the next broadcast. Yeah, I don't have it. The broadcast doesn't have it. So maybe we can add that in and talk about it slowly. I think we should have really good timing. So compared to me getting piggybacked for the entire chaos last broadcast, I think this was a lot more informational and all good to go. And I do think Chizuru looks really fun. And compared to AoE, I think the single target just hits differently in game right now, right? So very different from Yuki.
I think Chizuru seems like she has a lot more potential right now in the game than Yuki. Yuki had a real rough time with AoE, and I mean, hey, the devs have said that they are going to be changing some of her epiphanies in the near future, some sort of buff. We don't know exactly what's going on.
I thought we'd get some info on that today, but
No, not yet. They didn't say
Yeah.
exactly when it was
No, not
happening,
yet.
unfortunately.
yeah.
Very busy timing with everything
Yeah,
going on.
yeah.
So, and that's
Yeah.
the patch is actually every 3 weeks, I believe. It's been 3 weeks so far, so it might be delayed. It might be 3 weeks continuing in the future. But I hope everyone enjoyed the patch notes and that delivered. I was really happy about the new combatant, as well as I think the quality of life and the new shop materials and all that really hit me hard, because those are the things that we sometimes struggle while playing the game every day. So I think those are really W changes going forward. I think it's better to do it earlier, right? And that's always really big. So that's actually update is tomorrow. I don't know exact time so far. But that will be the update with the new combatant Chizuru and the upcoming Galactic Disaster seasonal content. Yes, Fob?
Do we happen to know the exact banner, like who the 4 stars are on the banner with Chizuru?
Oh, I actually don't know. Don't exactly know. Only got these. So you can check that out.
They haven't shown any of that yet.
After the updates.
They'll probably put a post up showing everything, I would assume. They just haven't revealed it yet.
Yeah, so another thing that there's a note here from the CZN team. We received tons of feedback, including comments from today's broadcast. They're also collecting that as well. CZN team is actively preparing additional improvements and requested by our protos. They are all aware of lots of things and more things in the future. If you leave it, let us know in chat and in the comments what you love about the game and things you would like to be improved in the future. So this was noted for me to say it at the end. So guys, they're on it. They would like to change. They would like to improve. They want to have these changes. So, and also, big thing, by mid-December, we plan to release content showcasing CZN's future roadmap. Oh, we haven't had a roadmap. That's right. So we appreciate your patience and promise to return with even better news in near future. So that's a big promise. So with that, that's everything unwrapped. So what did you think? What did you think about today's information news so far? Can we go with Fob first?
I thought it was pretty good. I think all the quality of lives are pretty, some of those we've been looking forward to, especially the save data. I think Chizuru looks amazing. I did level 60 Yuki. Thankfully, we're getting refunded on the units a little, so I won't regret it as much. But yeah, definitely looking forward to more quality of life. I think one thing a lot of people are looking forward to is speeding up. I think animations or combat, maybe 2x speed, or even skipping like ego animations and stuff like that. But it's good to hear that there's a lot of feedback being listened to from the team. So definitely looking good.
Yeah, speed up I think was also mentioned from the Korean developer in the live broadcast last time. So that's certainly in there. And there's been a lot of feedback from the community about the speed up as well. So I'm very, very sure they are aware of that issue as well. So thank you for that, Fob. And Jenna, any last words about the update?
I think overall, a lot of the changes they're making are definitely in the right direction. For instance, adding tunnels to the rest of the content and stuff, because it's really important to make it so that the season doesn't feel constrained just in Lab 0, but that everything feels better in the entire game. So I hope they continue some of these updates. I think some of them are good. Chizuru actually looks way better than Yuki, that's for sure. I hope that next time we'd be able to see the epiphanies and maybe a little bit of gameplay for future characters, hopefully.
Buff Chizuru, she's not even out, guys. Come on. We'll see how strong
she needs more
AoE.
Yeah, she needs more AoE.
She needs all the skills that Yuki has on top of what she has already. Almost forgot. We have a coupon for everyone, not just everyone for watching. 500 crystals, claim period. This is actually we say coupon, but it actually will be in your mailbox.
In your mail.
You don't need to do anything. Yeah, you will get this directly in mail. And I believe, what's the time right now? In exactly an hour. I believe I got that right. So it says 21 KST today, and it's 20 KST right now. So in an hour and 1 minute, you will get this in Everyone typing W for crystals. Yes. Let's just wait for the day they add a 0 on
5,000.
Hopefully someday. Well, that along with the 21
Day
pulls
that
we're
it's
getting
not
should be pretty
crystals,
nice.
it's poles.
Yes.
500 poles.
500 pulls. You wish. Oh yeah, now that about sums up for all of us. Thank you everyone for watching and paying close attention to CCN. You can feel that the team is paying really close attention about the update, how the players feel about the game, and the quality of live update that will continue to deliver. Hopefully, they will deliver a lot more. And I think we got some pretty good update with Chuzuru and the new story coming actually tomorrow. So make sure to buckle onto your seats and enjoy the next set of rides that we'll have. So far, and there's a mind break. I know everyone's been waiting for the mind break that will
Let's
hit.
go.
That's all from us now. So it's been your homie, G-Clef. Pleasure alongside you, Janazat and Fat Master. Here's the cookie as we promised. See you next time.
やられました。